So let's begin our contemplation meditation today by bringing our attention fully to this moment, to consciously be right here, right now, bringing awareness just to the moment and experiencing that in this very moment there is no past, no future, there is only now. And now just scanning your physical body from head to toe, noticing what's happening within the body itself. Do you notice tension, tightness, disturbance of any kind, anywhere in your physical body? And if that is the case, simply bringing awareness once again to whatever is happening. And now consciously relaxing the body, beginning at your head, just seeing that relaxing energy coming in through your head, neck and shoulders, down your arms, hands and fingers, your upper body, lower body, all the way to your feet and toes. And now releasing and letting go wherever possible. And just for a few moments now, let's bring our awareness to our breathing. We'll breathe together for 5 counts. On each count, breathing in and out. At the top of the in breath, we'll hold for a moment, and then breathing out slowly with full awareness on the breath. Let's begin breathing in together to the count of 1. Holding the breath for a moment. And breathing out. And relax. Breathing in to the count of 2. Holding the breath and breathing out. And relax. Consciously slowing our breathing down, breathing into the count of 3. Holding the breath and breathing out. Relaxing deeply. Breathing into the count of 4. Holding breath and breathing out slowly. Relaxing deeply. Breathe in to the count of 5. Hold for a moment, slowly breathing out. And just noticing the relaxation now. Now bringing your attention, awareness within, going behind and beyond the thinking mind, to the seat of awareness itself. Just being aware of awareness. Awareness is quiet, peaceful, calm, perfectly still. And resting in that stillness, abiding in stillness, experiencing from stillness the remainder of our meditation. So Michael Singer reminds us that intention is also important. In his words, my only intention was to just keep increasing my spiritual practices until I could remain merged in the beautiful places I had discovered within. that deep experience of stillness, quiet, peaceful, undisturbed stillness. Just asking ourselves, do I have that intention to increase my spiritual practices until I remain merged in the beautiful places I've discovered within? And as always, it is a process of surrender. Again, going to the words of Mickey Singer, surrender often engenders the thought of weakness and cowardice, and yet it requires all the strength you have to be brave enough to follow the invisible into the unknown. He reminds us that surrender may not give you clarity about where you're going. It does give you clarity into one essential area: the reality that your personal preferences of like and dislike are not going to guide your life any longer. Surrendering the hold these powerful forces have on you, you allow your life to be guided by a much more powerful force: life itself. The universe is unfolding moment by moment, as it always has done so. Remembering that what does get in the way are those personal preferences, likes and dislikes, that for many of us have been guiding our lives up to this moment. Awareness brings the realization he talks about. Awareness brings the realization that the hold these forces have on you is very powerful. The intention, the willingness then to let go and allow life itself, the spirit of the universe, God, to guide moment by moment. Mickey lets us know there is a process to do that. He talks about two distinct stages, and they are: first, you let go of personal reactions of like and dislike that form inside your heart and mind. You let go of personal reactions of like and dislike. And second, with the resultant sense of clarity, you simply look to see what is being asked of you by the situation unfolding in front of you. What is happening right here, right now. And in this very moment, what is being asked of me right here, right now? To simply be present. He poses the question, what would you be doing if you were not being influenced by the reactions of like or dislike? Again, Mickey Singer reminds us that following that deeper guidance will take your life in a very different direction from where your preferences of like and dislike would have led you. This is a very clear explanation by Mickey Singer of the surrender experiment. And in his words, it became for him the foundation of his spiritual and worldly life. Just reminding ourselves, it is an experiment. I may not get it right all the time, and that is okay. What is your intention? Are you willing to resume the experiment if you drop off? A reaction may spontaneously arise, as it often does. And yet, the willingness to be in that sacred moment before responding. And even if you do respond in a so-called negative way, am I willing to rectify the situation and begin again? Reminded over and over that Mickey Singer called it the surrender experiment. You are doing the very best you can at any given moment in time. And that is a holy and blessed thing. The fact that we are here in Sangha, in community, together, willing to abide and walk in the spiritual path, is a very blessed and holy thing. You are part of the solution, no longer part of the problem. Be as you are. Surrender, that very powerful word. And yes, it does take strength, bravery, resilience. You have within you all of that. Be gentle, be kind and compassionate along this journey. Worth contemplating how you would respond to a child, a small 2-3-year-old child, who may be struggling, maybe beginning to walk even younger. Would you be critical of that child? No. In the same way, be kind, compassionate, understanding with self as we walk this journey together. The overarching decision that my personal preferences of like and dislike are not going to be the powerful overriding guiding force of my life. I surrender. In this moment, I let go. I allow my life to be guided by that much more powerful force, life itself. Always knowing at your core, you are stillness. As the eye of the hurricane is quiet and perfectly still, though there may be chaos all around, at the core, the hurricane is quiet and still. At your core, you are that. The beginning, remembering that it's the mind that is reacting, it is the ego that is reacting. And the beginning is to simply observe, notice. Simply observe what the mind and the ego is doing. You are the observer. You are the one who notices. You are stillness. And over, allowing your life to be guided by life itself, by the Spirit of the universe, by God. Well, let's take a few moments to regroup that contemplation, meditation in silence.